Hey guys, it's Jermaine from Fitness and Life. I'm out here in the park and I just wanted to share a story with you. And I also wanted to talk about chapters, different chapters in our lives. And I wanted to bring you to this directional path right here where we could either go right or we could either go left or we could go straight. Now, the story that I want to share with you is there was a time when I was in the military, and I did a substantial amount of time in the military, and I decided to close that chapter of my life. So, as far as all my military people out there, you probably know what a physical readiness test is, where you perform push-ups, sit-ups, and you do a run. Well, at my command, our run was a 1.5 mile run. So during the time that I was transitioning out of the military, the physical readiness test that came around, and I was asked if I would like to participate, but I was also told that it wasn't required because I was getting out, so there was no need. But I decided to perform that test anyway. And you might be asking yourself, why? If you're getting out and it doesn't mean anything, why waste your time? Well, the whole purpose for me deciding to do the physical readiness test was to myself. I wanted to prove to myself the same way that I came in was the same way that I wanted to go out, on top. And I set the bar high. I said to myself, you know what, when I participate in this run, I'm going to be the first one to cross the finish line. And I did. 9 minutes before everybody else. And that was to prove to myself that I can do anything. And that the same way I come into something is the same way I want to go out. I want to leave things better than how I found them. And that's why I want to talk about chapters in our lives. See, sometimes when a chapter is closing, we get so disappointed that we have to move on because we might have accumulated things or friends. But one thing that I've learned in this life is that you cannot carry everything that you might come across in this life or people with you throughout life. Sometimes you got to move on for the greater good, because the person that you are now cannot be sustained any longer. You have to change. You have to grow. Even trying to stay the same, you're just going to become frustrated and disappointed because everything else is going to change around you. So it's going to force change out of you no matter what. So I just want to encourage people that are going into a new chapter of their life to not be riddled with anxiety or worried about how they're going to start, but just start, because this life is so beautiful. And every time you think that, oh man, I know what's going to happen, you know what, life seems to prove you wrong. Because no matter how much you conceive something and you perceive things, life has a way of totally shocking you and reminding you that you're not in control. And I think as people, sometimes we try too much to hold on and to control things. But I just wanted to come out here today. It's a beautiful day out here. It's another opportunity to just open up your mind and realize that sometimes it's not always about you. Sometimes, you know, things happen for a reason, but just to continue to go along with it. And no matter where you may find yourself, you know, life is supposed to be an adventure. It's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be so boring and just so uninteresting. And every time you are faced with a hardship and the challenge, that's life knocking at your door saying, hey, wake up. You're comfortable. We got to get you out of this rut. And we got to get you back on the path. So I just want to thank you for your time. And I ask that you subscribe to my channel. And you can find me on YouTube and Twitter. This is Jermaine from Fitness and Life, signing out. Thank you.